I mixed up some more, and you can see it's a very dark sort of red colour. I would have liked it a little bit more, yeah, a little bit lighter, but we'll see how we go. So first of all, I'm going to take the burgundy, and I'm going to make my dot. I've got to work out how they do it now, if I remember correctly. Is it right on the heel? I think it is. So we're going to put our pinprick here. I don't know if you can see what I'm doing. I'm just placing a little pinprick. It's tiny, tiny, right? So it's just a little dot, right? And not all, you're not going to have this on all babies. Okay, so I picked up this brush, and what I'm going to do, right around this pinprick, I'm just going to, first of all, just go around the pinprick, firstly. Secondly, I'm going to come along and blot it with the cosmetic sponge. That's one layer there. Where did my little thing go? Oops. Just add a little bit more to the actual pinprick itself with the same brush, and I haven't loaded it again, so you really are wasting a lot of paint, but can't be helped. Then again, blot it. And now I want this paint somehow, I don't know yet how I'm going to do it, to fade into the, right, I know how to do it. We'll get one of these little tools, which is under cosmetics, oops, that you'll find it. Dip it into some distilled water, and then just take the very edge of the paint and feather it out before it's had a chance to set. You see? Now once all this is done, right, leave this area alone. Oops, that's not the one. Like when you're coming to blushing your heels and that, don't undo this area, what you've already done. That's the way. And we're going to put a band-aid over that. Okay, so I want to accentuate a little bit on the pinprick, so I'm going to get another tool, which is my little dotting tool. I've got it somewhere. Where did I put it? Is that it? Yeah, that's one of them. So, again, this is in nail art, so it's just a little, try that. It's just a little knob on the end of it. They use it for dotting nails, dots on it. And I'm going to pick up some of the burgundy paint and then go back over. You just hold it there for a sec. Do you see how that gives you a beautiful little dot? That's all you want. Let it dry, because it's a little bit built up. It might take it that little bit longer to dry. In the meantime, I can just take a little bit of this red. Yep, little inflammation that it's got there. Just spread it out. And that dot's dried. It didn't take very long. So if you want to increase on it, it's up to you. It's only a pinprick, so I really probably wouldn't increase on it. I'm going to let that go. So, and then just leave this leg aside to make sure that it's all cured. And then when you completely finish the doll, you just put a band-aid over the top of that. Probably on the other leg I'll probably put a hospital bracelet on. And yeah, that's all needed. So we'll just let that one completely dry, just to err on the side of caution. Now, with this red left over, the dark red, or even the burgundy, I'm going to do the lips. So, yeah, okay, we can do you. Just sure whether I've done the inside of her mouth, so I've just picked up some more burgundy and I'm placing it, making sure that I cover all the inside well of the mouth. And then I'm going to take some of this red, and if it's mixed with the burgundy, so be it. It's a little bit watery because I thinned it down for the other application. I just did. But that's okay. You can do several layers. In actual fact, I just blotted it off, so that's not okay. I'm going to pick up some more and just paint it on. It's actually quite a nice colour for lips. I don't like babies looking like they wear lipstick, because that's not a good colour. So as soon as this dries, I'm going to go over it with the burgundy just to dull it up a bit. So do another application for the top lip. And it's just picking up some more paint. Now if you wanted to do scratch marks on your baby's face or anything like that, the only other colour you'd have to mix up to use here would be the purple. And in fact, even if you put a little bit of purple around the injections, or whatever you call it, yeah, well, we'll call it injection. It's not an injection. They use it to draw blood. Anyway, around that, you could do it as well. So, there are the lips. Dried pretty quick because I've got the fan going as well. So now I'm going to pick up some of the burgundy and just go over the top of it. And it's looking very dark to me, so I'm not happy with dark lips at all. I'm going to come across and blot most of it off. Okay. There's a little, it's here somewhere, there's a little tiny brush I use quite often, which is also a cosmetic applicator. If I get a build-up of paint in an area where a brush or cosmetic sponge cannot fit, like in the corner of these lips, then I just use that to get it out. So I think just one coat of the burgundy will suffice, and even that I'll blot it off. Oh, went over a bit, so we'll get that off first. And just blot. Okay, and there's your lips. Now that's the colour I like. I'm quite happy with that colour. If there's any touch-ups that you need, just check. You might have missed a bit, especially in a half open mouth, partially open mouth underneath. I don't go over the nursing blister more than once, twice at the most. And that's only if I've forgotten. Because the nursing blister is always a little bit lighter in colour, as you can see there, to the other parts of the lips. Not saying it should be white, but it should be a lighter colour. Now there's hardly any paint on this brush, so that's why I'm going over it a little bit with the burgundy. And then once again, just blot. A little bit there I don't like, it's just gone off the lip a little bit. So I'm going to take my eraser. I told you I use it quite frequently. And just carefully remove the part that shouldn't be there. Oh, some here too. Okay, and there you have it. I don't know where these spots come from, I really don't. So she's done. So we did lips. We're not doing capillaries on the older babies. We did the, where are these things coming from? It's bad as silicone. Silicone's a magnet for anything in the air. And we did that little pinprick, and I'll show you that for one more time for reference. And my squeaky chair's soon going to go. Yeah, now that it's dried, it's looking even better. Very simple procedure and very effective. See? There you go. Catch you next time.